believe in definitions. It's because when I lived as a girl or as a young woman, people said, "Oh, you're so butch. You're too masculine to be a girl or a woman." And then when I transitioned, everybody was like, "You're so gay. You're such a feminine or effeminate man. What's the point? You're not, manly." So I was either too much of that or too much of the other, according to the world, or like I like to say, external resources. So I dropped it. And I realized, what am I for me? I asked myself, what am I for me? And funny enough, I went back to this definition when I was 18. That is ever changing. I learned that when I was 18, and I really related to it. I literally said it to a client of mine back then that was in cafe. I said, I'm so changing all the time that I don't even know who I was a month ago. Like, things change all the time. And he looked at me, he's like, well, because you're 18, but I'm 42 now, and it's the same thing. Sometimes it's even more extreme than a month. Sometimes from 1 hour to another, you're a whole different person. But nobody will catch the little nuances of that. And who cares? That's why I don't like definitions. And also because when the same age, 18, I also reached the conclusion that words are the most limiting tool we're using. So it's very hard to capture the very complex and beautiful and rich and enriching and I don't know, powerful experience of being and sensing and smelling and tasting and everything. That even if we want to tell each other a tiny little story about something very cute and not that important, we could spend eons trying to describe what we truly felt. So in reality, what we do is we sift through a lot of information, get only the most important thing, and then has to sift through the words and expression and emotions because it brought a lot, especially if you're aware of yourself. Because I think everybody is and can digest a lot of information and emotion, etc. I just think that some people they're too overwhelmed to notice that, and some people they love that, so they encourage themselves and they sharpen those tools. And so that's why I don't like definitions because words are almost more of a struggle to describe things than an encouragement. But I love using them in poetry and writing, things that the crowd only comes later. So that's me.